Assalamu alaikum. Welcome you all to online math class. I am Muhammad Tasbih, senior teacher, Milestone School and College. Today we are here for solving few maths of exercise 11. Before that, I want to say don't go outside without mask. Stay at your home, maintain all the government restrictions, and practice all the maths that is given by your teacher. Watch all the video that is provided for you for JSC, and inshallah if you watch them, if you practice all those maths, your JSC preparation will up to the mark. And I believe in your JSC examination you will get a class. Before studying our today's topic, I want to ask you few questions related to this chapter that we did in our last class. Can you tell me what is the formula of finding number of class? Yes, I think you are right. Match your answer with us. That is number of class equal to range by class interval. So this is the formula of finding number of classes. It is very important when the information are given, only the data are given. We have to, for making the table, we have to record this formula. So if you find out the range and if you have the class interval given, or if you lay the convenient class interval, you can easily find out number of classes. Okay. Can you tell me the number of classes if it is comes in a fractional number? Then what do we do? I think you are right. Yes, we just take the next integer number or full number. Okay, if it is 4.5, it is 4.5. The next number that is 5. Right. So number of classes always that will be full number or integer number. Okay. So now we are going to start our today's topic. We are going to solve two questions of exercise 11, question number 13 and question number 16. Students, here is the question. Find the arithmetic mean and draw the histogram of the data. So this is the data that you can see. Okay, here the age in year is given 5 to 6, that is 25. Then 7 to 8 is 27, then 9 to 10 that is 28, then 11 to 12 there are 31, then 13 to 14 that is 29, 15 to 16 that is 28, 17 to 18 that is 20. So this is the information that is given about the category of age, and now we have to find out the arithmetic mean from the given data. So for that, first we have to draw a frequency distribution table for finding the mean of this data. Okay, the frequency table for finding arithmetic or mean. Okay, so you see this is the table that we are going to draw for finding arithmetic mean. So at first we are going to write is in year. It is in year, then we are going to write years, that is 5 to 6, 7 to 8, that is 9 to 10, 11 to 12, 13 to 14, 15 to 16, 17 to 18. Okay, so here is the classes given. Okay, now frequency here, frequency related, that is F1, Fi, related Fi. So from that 25, 27, that is 28, 31, 29, then 28, then 22. So this is the frequency Fi is given here. Now we have to find out the mean value of the class. Okay, so mean value of the class. So we are going to need the mean value. So here n equal to 190. If you add all of them, we get 190. Now we have to find out the mean value. Which is relate xi. So how we are going to find out the mean value? We are going to add these two numbers and divide by 2 like this. 5 plus 6 by 2. This is the mean value. Mean value. So that is 11 by 2. That is 5.5. So this one is 5.5. Similarly, if you add this 7.5, 9.5, then 11.5, then 13.5, then 15.5, then 17.5. So these are the mean value that we find out. Okay. Now we have to find out the Fi xi of the given curve. Fi xi of the given curve. So how we are going to find out? So Fi xi. Okay. We are going to find out Fi xi. Okay. So Fi xi, the product of these two numbers we are going to put here. So 25 multiply 5.5. If you use calculator, we are going to get that is 137.5. Okay. If you use calculator, we are going to get this. Okay. You have to use calculator like this type of calculator you have to use. Okay. Then what is the next number? That is 27 multiply 7.5. We are going to get that is 202.5. Next number is how much? Next number is 28 multiply 9.5, and that is 266. Then next number is 31 multiply 11.5, and 11.5, that is 356.5. Then 29 multiply 13.5, that is 391.5. Then 28 multiply 15.5, that is 434. And the last one, 22 multiply 17.5, that is 385. So we are going to find out here summation of Fi xi. That means the sum of all those numbers. Okay. So if we add, that is 137.5 plus 202.5 plus 266 plus 356.5 plus 391.5 plus 424 plus 385, and we are going to get, that is, the total is 2173. So I think up to this you understand. It's not very difficult if you just observe carefully, you will understand and you can do by your own. Now, we are going to find out the arithmetic mean. We know arithmetic mean x bar equal to 1 by n summation of I equal to 1 to k f I. This I is actually the definition of this 2I, what we are just going to use here. This I, we are going to label I equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I equal to 1 means f1 equal to 25, x1 means 5.5, f1 x1 means 137.5. So I means here for individual number. Okay, so you are using 1 to unknown number k. We don't know how many number will be in different table. We don't know. So that's why we use just unknown number I, and that I equal to 1 to k. Okay. So now we can put the n equal to 1 by 190. That's the value of n equal to 190 into the fi summation of fi xi, that is 2173. Okay. Now if you just use the calculator, you are going to get that is 11.4 years approx. Because it's not a. So now we have to find out the arithmetic mean. We know the formula of arithmetic mean equal to x bar equal to 1 by n summation of I equal to 1 to k fi xi. So n value, that is n is 190, that is here, and summation of xi equal to 2173. After that, we using calculator we find out 11.44 years. That is our approx answer. So this is our answer. I think you understand. Now we are going to go ahead. Now we are going to solve the histogram of this given data. My dear students, here is the histogram of the given data, that you can see that we have to draw the so for that you can see the data is given. So now we are going to draw the discrete class interval. So here it is, you can see the number that was 5 to 6, we just written here 4.5 to 6.5. And how we are going to find out, you can you understand that if we subtract 0.5 with 5 from 5, we get 4.5. Similarly, if we add 0.5 with 6, we will get 6.5. The next number, that is 7 to 8, if we subtract 0.5 from 7, we will get 6.5. And if you add 0.5 with 8, we will get 8.5. And the rest of the number we just going to write like this way: 8.5 to 10.5, 10.5 to 12.5, then 12.5 to 14.5, 14.5 to 16.5, 16.5 to 18.5. So why we did that, you understand in our last class of this chapter. We just told you, for discrete class interval, if we just do it by using discrete class interval, the graph has been drawn just side by side, we touch each other. But if we are not taking this discrete class interval, if we just take this indiscrete class interval, then the time there will be a space between them, that time we will face some problem or the trouble for drawing the histogram. So that's why it is make your histogram to easier, that's why I do that. Now here is the graph that you can see in the screen, the graph paper. At first we have to find the x-axis and y-axis by drawing it. So these are the two lines, they are joining each other. So this is x dash, and y dash. The two lines are intersect at O. So this is x, so x dash is your x axis, y dash is your y axis. So O is origin here, where the intersecting of the two axes, that is called origin, and the coordinate of the origin is 0, 0. It is very much important for MCQ. You have to memorize it. Now we are going to just write the discrete class interval. So this is x-axis. We are going to write discrete class interval, and discrete class interval, that will be the first number is 4.5, then next number is 6.5, then 8.5, then 10.5, then 12.5, then 14.5, then 16.5, then 18.5. So now we are going to draw the frequency on the y-axis. You can see first, what is the highest number here of the frequency? 31. So we have to take up to 35. So here is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35. Now we are going to draw the graph by using the discrete class interval and the frequency. So the first class is 4.5 to 6.5, and the frequency is 25. So here is 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. So here is the box that has been drawn. Okay, so up to 25. Then the next one is 27. So it is 25, 6, 7 up to this 27. 6.5 to 8.5, that is 27. The next number is how much? 8.5 to 10.5, that is 28. Here it is 28. We have been drawn. Then next number is what? Then 10.5 to 12.5, that is how much? 31. So here it is 30 and 1, 31. So we just drawn here. The next number is 12.5 to 14.5, that is how much here? 29 here. So this is 30, 1 less, that is 29. So here is just drawn. Then the next one is how much? 14.5 to 16.5, that is 28. So 1 less from 29, that is 28. And the last one is 16.5 to 18.5, that is 22. So here is 20 and 2, here is 22. So the graph has been drawn. Now we have to shade it to make it more visible. So by using the pencil, we are going to shade. The teacher will understand more clearly when you are going to shade it. Here is the broken line segment. You can see that is actually the omitted part. This is the important thing for you have to show it, the broken line segment. And here is all the graph has been drawn. So I think you understand how to draw it. Now we are going to show you what is the writing of this graph. Here you can see that is considering 2.5 unit of graph paper to represent one of the class interval along the x-axis. So what is that? Here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 boxes are here, and of the just 2, 4.5 to 6.5. There is 2 difference. So each of them is 2.5. So one class interval considered 2.5 small square, that is of the x-axis, and in the y-axis that is one small square, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one small square consider one of the frequency. So 1 unit of the graph paper to denote one of the frequency along with y-axis. That is the writing. The histogram of the frequency distribution table has been drawn. So we have just drawn it. Now the broken segments from the origin of x-axis to 4.5 indicate that the previous class intervals are omitted. So this is the omitted part that is shown here. So this is the whole histogram. I think you understand now. If you practice them twice or thrice, I believe you can do it. It will be easier to you. And you know, in GS examination from chapter 11 you will get 2 questions and you have to answer 1. So most of the question that the histogram will be common in the both of the question. So it is very much important to you. If you practice them properly, it will be easier to you and you will get full marks from this graph. So now I am going to ahead with today's class. We are going to solve now a 16 number question of exercise 11. Okay, my dear students, here is question number 16 of our exercise 11. You can see the board. Daily savings of 50 students are given below. So these are the information, and the savings money, that is 41 to 50 taka saved by 6 students, then 51 to 60 taka saved by 8 students, 61 to 70 taka saved by 13 students, 71 to 80 taka saved by 10 students, 81 to 90 taka saved by 8 students, 91 to 100 taka saved by 5 students. So question number A told us make a cumulative frequency table. Okay. Then question number B, find the arithmetic mean from the table. So you have to find it. Okay. So this is the question number 16. So we are going to solve at first. We are going to find out the cumulative frequency table. Okay. Solution is cumulative frequency table So at first we are going to write saving in taka, then with the saving, that is 41 to 50, 51 to 60, 61 to 70, 71 to 80, 81 to 90, 91 to 100. Then we are going to just write the frequency. So this is the frequency. So the frequency are 6, then 51 to 60, that is 8, 61 to 70, that you can see, that is 13, then 71 to 80, that is 10, and 81 to 90, that is 8, and 91 to 100, that is 5. If you add them, you will get equal to 50. Now we are going to find out the cumulative frequency. So cumulative frequency at first, the 6 is there, above there is no number, so you can just think about 0. So here is 0 plus 6, that is 6, and 6 plus 8, this number and this number, add this, 6 plus 8, 14, then just 14, 14 plus 13, how much? 27, just put it here, 27, don't dot this and for making it clear. So then 27 plus 10, how much? 37. Okay. Then 37 plus 8, how much? 45. Okay. Then 45 plus 5, how much? 50. So this number, the final number will be equal to the number 10. So this is the cumulative frequency table that we are just going to draw. Now we are going to find the arithmetic mean from this table. The frequency table for finding arithmetic mean that we are going to draw, that saving in Dhaka. Okay, so that is given 41 to 50. Then 51 to 60, 61 to 70, 71 to 80, 81 to 90, 91 to 100. So these are the saving money. Now the frequency that is given and relative, that is Fi. So what is given, that is 6, 8, 61 to 70, that is 13, 71 to 80, that is 10, 81 to 90, that is 8, 91 to 100, that is 5. So this is the frequency. If we add them, we will get, that is n equal to how much? 50. Okay. Now we know what we have to do. We have to find out the mean value. Mean value. Mean value. That is xi. Xi. How we are going to find out? We just add the first number and the last number of the class, 41 plus 50, and by it. So that is your mean value. Mean value. Okay, so that will be how much? 91 by 2. You will get 45.5. You can use calculator for finding. So this one is 45.5. Then next one is 55.5. You add 51 and 60, you are going to get. Then 65.5. Then 75.5. Then 85.5. Then 95.5. If you add and divide by 2, you will get the mean value. Now we have to find out the FIXI. FIXI. Okay? So how we are going to find out FIXI? We know that the product of F1 and X1 is going to put F1 X1. Okay? So if you use calculator, you can easily find out the FIXI. So here that is 6 into 45.5. You will get, that is 270. Okay? Then if you multiply the next one, 8 into 55.5, you will get 444. Then if you multiply 13, multiply 65.5, you will get 851.5. Then if you multiply 10 into 75.5, you get 755. If you just multiply 8 into 85.5, you will get 684. If you multiply 5 into 95.5, you will get 477.5. So I think you understand how we are going to find out the FIXI. Now we have to find out the summation of FIXI. Okay, so we have to add all of them. So we are going to add, that is 273 plus 444 plus 851.5 plus 755 plus 684 plus 477.5. So we will get total, that is 3,485. That is our FIXI. So I think you understand. How we are going to find out the arithmetic frequency table for finding arithmetic mean. Now we are going to find using the formula. So we know arithmetic mean that is x bar equal to 1 by n summation of I equal to 1 to k fi x. Okay, now we are going to put the value of n, that is 50, 1 by 50 into 3, 4, 8, 5. If you use the calculator, we are going to get the answer, that is 69.7. 69.7, and what we did, we have to find out the setting. So that is your taka. I think you understand how we are going to solve this math. Practice them regularly. I'm going to give you your homework number HW number 12, that is exercise 11 of this chapter, problem number 14. So I think you can practice them. If you just practice them properly, your JSC preparation will up to the mark. Solve this math and send to your subject teachers. Inshallah, we will see you in our next class. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.